moving up here with the Guardian Shield up. And now we've reached Husky's base. You guys can see the gateways are now unpowered. Very cool animation when they go unpowered, just dimming out. And now Wicked, Husky's teammate, is finally moving out to help him with a significant force of Marines and Marauders. And it's up to us right now to do as much damage as we can to his economy. You guys can see a Dark Obelisk is out, which means Dark Templar are going to come out, and the Dark Templar have just spawned. They're actually demolishing our Stalkers and Zealots. We have no way to observe the GTs. No observers in play yet. And these Dark Templar are just going to save Husky's life, really, along with his teammate coming in. So Husky lives to fight another day. Meanwhile, back at base, you guys can see my gateways have been converted into warp gates, and you guys can see the first Colossus is coming out of the robotics facility. And warp gates are a very, very cool upgrade to the gateway, allowing you to summon a unit anywhere where there's pylon power. And it actually changes the functionality of how units are summoned. All units go on a cooldown timer and can be summoned whenever the cooldown is up. So there is no build time, rather there's a cooldown time on each gateway and every unit. Me and my teammate here conversing through chat. I'm sure Husky and his teammate were conversing through Ventrilo. My teammate Lipton saying there's DTs, and I was wondering, you have DTs? And he says, no, Husky has got DTs in play right now. And so I decided to get some observers out to counter the Dark Templar. Already with the significant force here and the Colossus, knowing that Colossus is extremely powerful against the Medic and Marines, excuse me, the Marauders and Marines. And oh no, there's a DT that somehow snuck into my base. I've pulled all my probes off the line, but this Dark Templar is gonna probably start getting some kills. I haven't got an observer out yet, and now it's harassing my probe line. Oh no, this is bad for me. I'm not getting any income at all. This lone DT is gonna be a hero DT if I don't get that observer out soon. And the observer now just building, but still a ways to go. That's a lot of time for Husky's Dark Templar to do a lot of economic damage here. This is not good at all. This might actually bring Husky and his teammate back into the game, because right now I'm getting no income. But meanwhile, we're moving in with our entire force into Husky's base here. Husky's going to have to cancel that Nexus. But back at base, I still don't have the observer out. It just now comes out, but it's moving to the left. Oh no, I got to bring that observer in to deal with this DT here. Meanwhile, back at Husky's base, we're moving up the ramp. I've got the Colossus in play here. It's able to walk up any ledges, as you guys can see there. But there's a Dark Templar out there on the battlefield for Husky. I don't think we have an observer to play offensively. All we've got is a defensive observer at my own base. And these Dark Templars are just ripping apart our forces here. Oh, this is really bad for us. A second Colossus comes up, and oh no, the Colossus goes down. You guys can see the units getting burned away by the Colossus, but unfortunately, both Colossuses going down there. And oh no, that is not good for us. Excuse my language there, guys. Frustrating to lose Colossuses. They're expensive units. Equivalent, really, to the Reavers here. This is bad news for us. If you guys are wondering why there's no music, I tried to figure this out, but it seems like you can't get the music working in replays, so I thought I'd beef up the commentary a bit this game. A, because it's a pretty exciting match, and you know there's a lot of things going on. B, there's no ambiance in the first place anyways. You guys can see the warp gate. This is how the units work now. They're on cooldown. When they come off cooldown, you guys can see on the bottom right hand corner it'll show 1, which means that gateway is able to produce 1 of any of those units. And if my macro is on time, I'd be producing as soon as the gateway or the warp gate came off cooldown, but I'm not. And here comes the counterattack. My base, my economy is still just recovering from that crazy Dark Templar that I was finally able to take out. And this is bad for me. calling my teammate to come and help send some units. You guys can see the warp gates here, warping in 4 units, 1 for each warp gate. I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to hold this off, guys. This is bad for me. My Nexus, my natural expo going down here. Uh-oh. The big Terran army's coming in. This is scary, guys. Straight for the pylons, powering my warp gates here. That is just so many Marauders and Marines. My Zealots are melting in the opposition. You guys can see when the warp gates go unpowered, they lose that orb in the center. Very cool animation. And my teammate coming in here with some forces, but I don't think this is going to be enough. That Terran army, similar to the old school Terran ball, Terran infantry ball, as powerful as ever. And I have been revealed. I've actually found out that when you're revealed, that's actually when you have no nexuses in play, or command centers or hatcheries. That's to prevent a player from building a random pylon somewhere in the map to just run and hide. And my base has been completely demolished here. Oh, what a comeback from Husky and his teammate. Husky and his teammate showing us what is up. Those Dark Templars really saved the game, I must say. A, defending Huskies from our first attack. B, harassing my entire economy line, shutting me down for the second half of the game. And C, saving Husky during our third offensive strike. Those couple DTs were demolishing our attack, and we really shouldn't have gone in without an observer. And now it looks like Husky and his teammate are going to gather up for the final push here. All I've got is a group of probes up in my teammate Lipton's base. I don't know what these probes are going to be able to do, but I sure as hell won't go down without a fight, guys. Probes to the front line. And it looks like Husky's Zealots, and combined with his teammates' Biomed army, are going to move in here. Big trouble for us as my teammate's Nexus under attack here. And this could very well be GG, guys. Yeah, this is definitely going to be a good game for me and my teammate over Battle.net. But I thought it was a good match, showcased some of the cool new units, and all players announced GG, so hope you guys enjoyed that. And stay tuned for more games, guys. Enjoy your Sunday. HD Starcraft, signing out.